Is it 2 minutes?
Yep. 9:08, exactly. You're 3. You can be backwards.
Are we up to 2 minutes?
It's 2 minutes now.
2. 2.
We got 1 minute. We got 1 minute now. Are they seeing all
No, but you'll be heard on the video. Tonight, it is not mime night. We're going to talk. So, my name is Marion Skadden.
I'm Christopher Skadden.
We're going to do a couple of monologues, first of all, that I made, one of which I adjusted just a bit to be able to work for adults. This one is called The Argument. Chris and I had an argument 2 days ago, and we haven't talked since. I just can't believe that he thought he was right. I mean, all my reasons were correct based on solid logic. But no, he was stubborn. He could not understand that I was right. I told him if he could not be reasonable and see things my way, then we had nothing to talk about. And he walked out. When I told my mom what happened, she started giving me advice. Well, maybe you should look at it from his point of view. As if I just pulled the blanket over my head. My sister-in-law said I should go and talk to Chris and apologize. For what? I didn't do anything. Even my brother had to give me advice. And it was stupid. He said, leave Chris, pack your bags, come live with us. You can sleep on our couch, watch our kids while we go to the movies. And then he laughed. I am so glad that I did not marry someone like my brother. I'm just going to go talk to Chris and tell him I'm sorry. Okay, that was the argument. And next up is Chris. He is going to do something you all have said before, I'm sure of it. It's called, Where's the Remote?
Hey, where's the remote? Look around. I shouldn't have to search for the remote. It should be right here. Okay. It's not on the TV. It's not on the couch. Not in my chair. Where's the remote? Who had it last? I did not. No, I didn't take it into my room. No, it didn't fall behind the couch. Why would I put it in the kitchen? Who has it? What do you mean? You mean to tell me that no one watched a TV while I was gone to my room for an hour after I watched my movie? That's impossible. Who has the remote? I'm going to sit here until someone brings me that remote. I'm not going to read. Well, of course the TV can be turned on without a remote, but who can do that? I can't watch TV without a remote. No one can watch TV without a remote. Remotes and TVs go together. It's like hamburgers and fries, chips and salsa, ice cream and hot fudge. Now I'm hungry. All right. I am going to go and get myself a snack. And while I'm gone, no one better take my seat, and that remote better be here when I get back. Hey! Who put the remote in the refrigerator?
And now, we are going to do a little small skit from a scene from the Boar by Anton Chekhov, and it's I'm Popova. Oh, and we're doing it Reader's Theater.
And I'm Smirnov. And a little bit of background, Smirnov is a landowner who has come to collect money from Popova, who has recently been widowed and is in mourning. And of course, a little bit of an argument ensues.
You are rude and not very clever.
Rude and not very clever. I don't know how to act in the presence of ladies. Madam, in my time, I have seen more women than you have seen sparrows. I have fought 3 duels on account of women. I've jilted 12 women, and 9 have jilted me. Yes, madam, time was when I played the fool, sentimentalized, used honeyed words, bowed and scraped. Oh, I used to love, suffer, sigh at the moon, feel blue, melt, shiver. Oh, I loved madly, passionately, all sorts of ways, devil take me. I used to chatter away like a magpie about the emancipation of women. I ran through half my fortune as a result of my tender feelings, but now, madam, please excuse me, I'm on to your ways. Enough. Dark eyes, passionate eyes, rubied lips, dimpled cheeks, the moon, whispers, bated breath. Ha! I wouldn't give a brass farthing for all that now, madam. Present company accepted, of course. But all women, young and old alike, are affected clowns, gossips, hateful consummate liars to the marrow of their bones, vain, petty, cruel, ridiculously illogical. And as for this, well, any sparrow could get pointers to a philosopher in skirts. Oh, you look at one of these poetical creatures, and she is all muslin, ethereal demigoddess, 1,000 raptures. But you gaze into her soul, and what do you find? A common crocodile. And this crocodile believes that she has the monopoly on the tender feelings. Why, devil take it, you can hang me upside down by that nail if a woman is capable of loving anything but a lapdog. Oh, when she is in love, all she can do is slobber. And while the man suffers and sacrifices, her love is expressed in swishing her train and trying to get a firmer grip on his nose. You, madam, have the misfortune of being a woman. So therefore, you know what the nature of a woman is like. So tell me honestly, have you ever known a woman who was sincere, faithful, and constant in love? Oh, you never have. Only old and ugly ladies are faithful and constant in love. Why, you'll sooner find a horned cat or a white woodcock than a faithful woman.
Pardon me. But in your opinion, who is faithful and constant in love? The man?
Huh. Well, of course, the man.
Oh, the man! Ha! Men are faithful and constant in love. That's news. What right have you to say that? Men are faithful and constant. For that matter, as far as I know, my husband was the best. I loved him passionately, with all my being, as only a young, intellectual woman can love. I gave him my youth, my happiness, my life, my fortune. He was my life's breath. I worshipped him as if I were a heathen. And what good did it do? This best of men himself deceived me shamelessly at every step. After his death, I found his desk full of love letters. And when he was alive, it's terrible to remember, he used to leave me alone for weeks at a time. And before my very eyes he paid court to other women and deceived me. He squandered my money, made a mockery of my feelings. And in spite of all that, I loved him, was true to him, and besides, now that he is dead, I am still faithful and constant. I have shut myself up in these four walls, and I won't remove these widow's weeds until my dying day.
Widow's weeds?
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's off for us. Bye. Have fun. More to come.